It's Cable 10 Recommends time.
Yeah.
This is a segment where the Cable 10 and FPB Media Services staff share what we've been into lately. And to start us off...
Yeah, Brett has got us this morning. He says, this month I'm recommending a new-to-me older series, Detroiters. And I'm actually surprised, this anecdote from Zack here, I'm surprised that Brett recently caught this because... I know he's a big Tim Robinson guy, and I figured he was like right in line, had already seen this show, but it came on Netflix just recently. It's streaming now there. And back to Brett. It's the old story of a man who inherits his father's ad agency when the father is committed to an insane asylum. Great setup. Now it's up to the son and his best friend to keep the business afloat and avoid actual responsibility with the help of their misfit team. The series stars its creators, Tim Robinson and Sam Richardson, who you may recognize from this year's Totino's Super Bowl commercial, which was one of my favorite spots in the Super Bowl this year. If you enjoy the early Adam Sandler movies like Billy Madison or Happy Gilmore, Detroiters is right up your alley. I think it's cool. I have not checked this show out yet for me personally, but I really do like his other Netflix show, I Think You Should Leave. I haven't fully finished that, but that one is mostly skits. So it's looser and it's just sort of, situational, quick bites. So I think I'm really fascinated to see a show that is from Tim Robinson and Sam Richardson that is a bit more of like a story, I guess.
Yeah. How about Zach McDonald?
Yeah.
I know the Oscars have come and gone, but I'd still like to advocate for everyone to see I'm Still Here. It won't It won Best Foreign Picture this year. And much like its predecessor, Zone of Interest is a cautionary tale from a country that has fallen under a dictatorship. This one seems to resonate somewhat more to me. Well worth a watch.
It was, for some reason, that was the only one I didn't watch. The only Best Picture candidate that I didn't watch. Just didn't get to catch it in theaters yet. Abby says, The House of David, a new series on Prime depicting the life of David in the Bible. I've only seen the first episode, but it's pretty good in quality. She says, unlike many other Bible adaptations, the first episode begins with him as a shepherd boy and hints at the Goliath battle. It is a great family movie and done in a way that should keep everyone's attention and suspense as it brings to life many of the biggest characters of the Bible.
There you go. It looks like it's from the Wonder Folks and maybe not the people that do The Chosen, I guess.
Is that the other one? That's the other kind of big kind of Bible based. Okay.
Yeah, kind of.
I remember seeing. I mean, that's like they put some of those in like theaters, right? I've seen some episodes or
All right, so I didn't even know it existed. Saw maybe like this morning was the first I heard of the David show. Krystal says she's recommending Mr. Plankton this month. Oh, I was hoping for a little green.
Little green guy.
That's not what this is. Mr. Plankton is a romantic comedy K-drama. Shocker. That was released on Netflix last November, starring popular K-drama actor.
You got this.
Woo.
Woo
Do Hwan.
There you go. Thank you, Krystal. She put a little bracket.
Woo Do Hwan.
Yeah.
He plays an unlucky guy who gets unfortunate news and decides to set off with his ex-girlfriend, who also happens to be the unluckiest girl, on an end-of-life journey to try and find just a little bit of happiness and family. It's a short show with only 10 episodes, but it'll have you laughing and crying the whole way through.
Wow. That's a nice recommendation from Krystal.
Yeah.
I think it's on Netflix. There actually is another thing Plankton related that just came out on Netflix of actual like
the little green guy. Plankton.
It's like a SpongeBob movie musical Netflix produced. Yeah,
that's what I was just expecting to see when it said that. Yeah.
I've actually got a couple of recommendations this month. Start off with something a little heavy with The Pitt. Airing weekly on Max, this medical drama puts Noah Weil back into the ER to show the real-world struggles and triumphs of a fast-paced hospital in a big city. The realism makes this one stand out from other hospital dramas with a little dose of 24, since every episode takes place within 1 hour of their 15-hour shift. And the first season is still airing weekly on Max. So it's nice to see a show that's got like a little more episodes, but also you're not like catching up with folks 2-3 weeks later in their lives. It's like, boom, this is all one like 15-hour shift for these folks. So it's pretty cool to see. And then to cleanse the palate, if you will, settle in for a few episodes of Pop Culture Jeopardy with host Colin Jost. It's the same Jeopardy you know and love, with clues that are for pop culture junkies like me. For once, I feel like I can keep up with most of the questions/answers as opposed to regular big boy Jeopardy. Get your buzzers ready and sharpen your pop culture trivia skills with Pop Culture Jeopardy on Amazon Prime. There's lots of episodes of that. I think they're only doing sort of seasons, like a tournament kind of deal that they're doing. But it's very bingeable, I would say, and it's perfect, like a dinner time thing, like put on while you're at the table or something, and it's like quick, 25-30 minutes, something like that. And it's awesome.
I watched one of them or most of one of them, and I feel like I'm better on regular Jeopardy than I am on, like, because some of the at least on that one episode that I looked at, like the Pop Culture Jeopardy was like so specific on some things that I just have no idea.
If you bounced off, give it a couple more goes, because I think I can feel that there have been some episodes where I'm like, oh boy, it's like a whole category on Friends,
right?
And I'm like, I've seen
something whatever it is that you just don't have any
But then there are some where it's like, oh yeah, I just like swept 2 categories in a row.